Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Ottomans, who are now pretty much the next four great powers combined, and that is including Spain and Portugal's colonial empires, which they really need to rebel. We just made a major mistake last episode, or rather I did completely on my own. I accidentally declared war on Silesia when I didn't mean to. We did win it. We took 3 provinces and released Nitra, and we also broke the Hungarian alliance with both Denmark and Russia, which is really good. And we are about to annex Lithuania in, it's not entirely clear how long it is, let's see. Actually, because I'm negative diplomatic power due to taking land apparently that I didn't have a claim on, going to be a bit longer than I thought it would be. However, in June we should be able to get a boost, helping us on that front. Warsaw is going to take a while to convert, as expected. Luckily, we are getting 12 diplomatic power a month, which helps a lot. I can probably at least cancel. I can't actually cancel either of those. Oh. Well, we're not making as much military power as we could be. And that is actually a pretty strong revolting army, isn't it? But apparently it was already going to lose against my ungeneraled 20,000 man army. Okay. Really didn't see that one coming, but survived. Who else are we looking at? Coptic Zealots. We can harsh treat you pretty cheaply. Hun Separatists. I don't even know why you're unhappy. Why are you unhappy? It's not entirely clear why you're unhappy. You're just unhappy. Okay. We're gonna get every single splendor idea. Yay. Let's see. For Age of Absolutism, we are an empire. We have a large capital. We probably can get a great leader. The question is, when do we use our golden age? If I use the golden age now, we would hit 100% absolutism. But I really don't want to waste it, not till I get the advanced Casus Belli. Yeah, Casus Belli, I think. And then we can really do some damage. We can really do some damage. On the other hand, if we had waited 11 years, if we wait 11 years to annex Lithuania, we'll also trigger the powerful subject, I think. Serbia is proving to still be a rather handy little vassal. Again, I'm waiting till I get Lithuania converted to convert them, because I don't want to risk losing making one of my vassals rebellious while they're still a coalition, because everyone will try and ally them, which is a problem. We can actually still afford a level 3 guy, which is good. Okay, we can also core the remaining Austria provinces. Perfect. That's exactly what we need to do. It will stabilize this area. We actually really do need more states. Now that I'm looking around. Bonds and tontines, or tontines, will help. Corruption limits. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, treaty with Venice. I suspect they'll join the coalition. Yeah. We get a free troop, but I have no idea where that was. Oh, it was right there. Lost a general. Where did we lose our general? I'm going to say 40,000 men. Ooh, actually no, we're not going to raise a general. Oh, we won't raise the general, because that was costing us 1 military power. We need as much military power as possible because we can't afford to fall behind, especially if someone hits level 26 military tech before we do. Plus these level 8 forts are going to be crazy once they're thing. Okay, coalition collapsed a little bit. Is it going to fall further? It's really the question. Okay. I think that deals with virtually all our cores except for the Austrian ones. And Warsaw, I think. Pretty much. I might actually deal with them. Converting Warsaw, okay. Lublin is now converted. We're moving really fast. This conversion rate is really awesome. Obviously, we still need to get all the way over here and here to get the missions we need. The provinces we need to unite Islam, which is going to be tricky. Although at this rate, we're likely to get to France before we actually attack Spain. Where are you? Why do we even have an early frigate on its own? Oh, whatever. I don't care to know the mystery. Let's combine you, upgrade you. Perfect. Once you're done with that, we'll send you out to hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. Good. Problem solved. Another general died. Okay, now we can definitely raise a general. He is a level 2 general. Not bad. Let's take that. That will give us some more states. I think we'll mostly use the states on Lithuania's provinces, unless they've got a better one for me to core. Central Ethiopia. Małopolska. That must be Poland, right? It's Mazova. Małopolska is there. Or Ethiopia. Interesting. Central Ethiopia might actually be better to do to some degree. I'll have to think about it. Right now it's not a huge issue because we don't have admin power. Actually, we could do both, couldn't we? That is a very worrisome military coalition, though. Oh, I'm really getting worried. Ulm too. Okay, let's... Oh, the Pope as well. We're gonna have a coalition war, aren't we? Great. Not what I want by any means. No, 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 no. Do we want any of that? I want nothing to do with it. Shoot. Bavaria. Spain. Okay, yep, we're definitely having a coalition war. Once Spain joins, that's a real problem. Catholic zealots. We'll just do that for the moment. This is now a massive coalition. The only thing really outweighing is the fact that we have Batamanus and Jaunpur on our side. There's literally nothing else going in our favor. Can't get Russia back as an ally. Transoxana hates us. Jaunpur hates us. Shu hates us. Japan doesn't even like us. I don't see anyone else we can ally ourselves with other than Nitra. No, I might actually vassalize them. That way, if worse comes to worse, one of the conditions usually for the end of the war will be, you know, release your vassals. So if I have no vassals, if I have a vassal to release, that makes it easier in the event I lose the coalition war. Okay, snag you. No, it does send me over my diplomatic relation limit a little bit. But that will work its way down once Lithuania is annexed next year. Reputation keeps getting sabotaged. Yeah, I figured it might be. Actually, once the Austrian provinces are core, that will give us another diplomatic reputation. Oh, I don't want a coalition war. If I lose this Let's Play because of that mistake, I will be royally annoyed. Royally annoyed. Okay. Serbia is in good shape. We're in good shape there. We have a fort line of defense over here. Okay. Because Fars and Transoxana are in the war as well. I think I can safely move this 40,000 man army over here. Same thing with this 29. Would you believe I've completely forgotten those two armies even existed for ages now? Because it just doesn't matter really. Every year that goes by we're in a little bit better shape for the aggressive expansion, but boy, everybody hates us. Okay, diplomatic reputations. Bohemia's entered it. Oh joy. No chance I can get Great Britain as an ally, is there? No. Denmark. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're definitely gonna have a coalition war. It'll be Europe versus me, France, and Tunis. Assuming France and Tunis come to my aid. Or Batamanis and Jean Perdue as well. Can't ally myself to them, can't ally myself to any of these guys. I mean, technically I could ally myself to some of those. Could ally myself to Konja and they would do damage. They would keep Spain occupied. Let's see, in terms of military strength, Japan would be ideal. Pasai actually wouldn't be bad. What does Pasai think of my allies though? They're fine with it, okay. That might be a key move. That would net another 70,000 men for our defensive alliance. It's not perfect, but maybe it will delay things. In the event of a coalition war, Austria and Hungary wouldn't be involved, which is a relief. How long do I get, though? 4 years there. Longer there. If I survive for 4 years... Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't help you. Oh, no. Decline. I hate it when you accidentally ally yourself to somebody and then they get into a war. It's the worst thing. Okay, where's my merchants? Contribution, we're getting Defender of the Faith back. Sorry that I couldn't help you, Pasai, but you got yourself into that problem. Okay, is there anyone else I can ally myself to? Brunei, don't want to risk it. Not particularly. Let's ally myself to like Castilian Brazil, but they're not independent. Okay, the Russians were a little bit nicer to us. The issue is if we get into coalition war, Russia almost inevitably will attack us. And I'm rather paranoid about that fact. This is not going well. At least some of them are not really hostile towards me, and others are not. I guess it's just a matter of trying to keep improving relations with them. The question is, in the event of a war, do we want to be more on that side or that side? The 10% morale of armies would be really strong. Yet at the same time, the only reason we're making money is that tax. We have a 71-year-old ruler still on the throne. So there's that. I've got a mission to take Kabul, which is normally Afghanistan. Joy. And soon we're going to add Lithuania to our armies, which is going to change the dynamics of the map. My name will now extend up to there, I think. Yeah. Okay. How do we prevent a coalition from firing? That is the question. That is the, like, million manpower question. At least the longer this goes on, the more our manpower rebuilds. Which is a really good advantage for us, because I think we have a larger manpower pool than everybody else. Yeah, Great Britain and Russia are the only ones who are close, and Russia's almost out of manpower. I wonder why Russia's so low on manpower. Are they? Oh, they're in another war. Great. They just lose half their army just marching through their lands, by the way. It's kind of amusing. Okay. In the event of a war, what am I looking at as a strategy? It's going to be coalition war, which is going to be almost worse than the HRE war. Ooh, that's going to kill my income, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well, Lithuania was annexed. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to add some of their land I just took. Oh yeah, I forgot I hadn't forced them to convert. Okay. Province-wise, any of these ones now you should say I should take. Vilna. Okay, we'll do Vilna for sure. See, the thing is, right now I can actually conscript a lot of Janissaries from this region, which I might want to do. We'll do Malpolska, which they wanted me to do. We'll do Moldova, which they wanted me to do. What now? West to east. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Okay, Kiev. Essentially add Kiev. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now it's a matter of assigning estates. Okay. We will give you to them, you to them, you to them. Still not over 10%. You to them. Gets you closer. Give you the merchant guilds. You to them. You to them. That should balance things out, right? Yep. Okay, other centers of trade. You're a center of trade. That means you go to the merchants. You're a center of trade, merchants. Got a lot of center of trade to give to the merchants. Wow. Haven't been paying attention really to this. Okay. First of all, that should also steer a lot more money into my lands. Hopefully. One gold. Not what you'd call a great wealth increase, considering we are already steering 90% of the trade to us anyway from there. On the other hand, Russia is really unhappy with us. Good to know that we just got Russia even less happy with us. Okay. These forts need reorganizing. Need a fort there. We need a fort there. Need to strengthen that fort. We also need to solve this income issue. At least we got another army out of it. It's not like their army was bad. Let's just disband these two navies, which are not needed. Or more navies, which are not needed. Of course, the autonomy in these provinces is going to have to go down over time. It should help a bit with our income. Okay, now we're positive income. Now the question is, do I want to use this time now to raise some more Janissaries? Probably. think that's all I can actually technically do. Okay. From at least these two provinces. Throw you into there with that. We'll throw you over to there to that. Okay. Now if we can get that fort up on the Russian border, I can reinforce one of these forts soon. We might be able to delay at least a Russian invasion a bit. Oh yeah, we did lose some trust with our nations that were allied to, right? No, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. There we go. Yeah, we lost some loyalty from Jean Per. Not too happy with that. Those are minor rebels at this point, so I'm not worried about them. And again, we still have no idea what the coalition is going to do to us. They're really unhappy, though. The fear I have is Hungary and Austria join, and that's enough. Spain, on the other hand, is almost not willing to be in the coalition against us. Oh shoot, our air died. It's not good. That's not a really good air. 9. No, we're gonna disinherit you. We should have a chance of getting another one. Hopefully our ruler doesn't die in the next day or two. Come on. There's a reason you have a harem government form. And that is so that this doesn't happen to us. Come on. You must have a pretty good chance of it. Yeah, 115%. Plus your government. Surely they've got to have one that's better than 9. No, we don't want that. We want the advanced war claims stuff. What do you do when you have the world's largest military, equivalent to most of the other great powers combined, and you're still facing a coalition threat? The HRE is almost balanced. Wow, that's impressive. Free City Brandenburg, though. I didn't think I'd see that. Free City Brandenburg. Okay, our manpower is almost fully rebuilt. Our armies are in good shape. All I could really do is add a couple cannon to some of them. Yeah, but in terms of artillery, I have way more than everyone else. I even have more cavalry. Korea is stabilizing, apparently. I thought Korea was dead. Huh. The Ming are still struggling for survival. Oh, they've lost the Mandate of Heaven, so now they're an administrative monarchy. They actually might have a shot now to recover some. It's shifted to the yuan of the Ning. Interesting. They're losing already, and they have no tributaries. Well, I think the Mandate of Heaven is going to shift quite a bit here. Because they don't actually have any of these reforms passed either. And of course, since they have it now, they've shifted Celestial Empire. Okay, we've got sons here to deal with. 13 or 12, or 13 or 10. We're definitely going to take the 13. That's good on that front. At least he's militaristically inclined. He's only 10 now. If our ruler dies now, we'd be stuck in a regency. Although our regent would have a missionary strength. So it could be worse. Question is, can we get Spain to leave this coalition? Not only that, is how much of Lithuania can we convert before a war fires? Well, we're doing pretty well on that front. I'm sad we're not getting any missions like convert all of these to like Sunni or something. I'm going to cancel these two policies. Or at least the one I can at the moment. Oh, nope, I guess I should have left that on there. Ugh. Considering as soon as I took it off, someone joined the coalition against it. I don't think that was a good idea. That one war, oh, it's just causing problems for me. We lost another general. Okay, take you, give you a general. 2, not ideal, but the best we're gonna get. 6 years still till the Enlightenment. It seems to be going slower, I think, because I'm jumping around trying to stabilize things. I have to say, the ability we have to, our speed at which we lower autonomy is really nice. It's just going right down. Okay, let's snag that. Heavy frigates, which means we're going to need to find our navy again. We actually don't have that much to upgrade. Interesting. Well, we've got the giant wall of text, which is all the imperial claims we have. If we can get Spain positive, there's a chance we might be able to get them somewhat happy with us. Excellent news. Okay, cavalry cost. That's not going to help. Catholic zealots are still very unhappy in Poland. I'll just suppress them for the time being. Less revolts, the better. Great Britain, we're not at war with them. Technically, they could cause trouble for us, but the odds of that are slim to none. Truce with Memming has expired. Now here's the danger. How many of these are going to join the coalition? Oldenburg, Cologne, Sweden. Not Austria so far. Okay. We're in the... Oh, there's Austria. Hungary, when will you join? Not for a while longer, so we've got a little bit of time. Prestige is going up. Okay, please don't tell me you give him a +1 admin skill when he's about to die. No, okay. New army professionalism. Perfect. General's 50% cheaper. That is going to be really nice. We'll get between 4... Oh, cool. They actually tell you what you'd actually get. Huh. Have 4 leaders can only support 4. In the event of a war, we're going to have to raise like 4 or 5. Or have at least 4 or 5. No more, just to command our armies. Okay. What are we looking at? Silesia is now joined. Silesia is not really a problem though. Pomerania isn't involved because they're busy fighting Lubeck. Press Lubeck is winning. Huh. I guess they do have a lot of allies. Pomerania doesn't have many allies though, do they? Bremen, Brunswick, Cleves. I guess it's a fairly even war. Maybe the Great Horde is skewing it all. Not entirely sure. France actually is the House of Savoy. Wow, there's a lot of that. Scotland, Mantua, and Brabant. Wow. See any Habsburgs I should know about? No. Oh my God, France. Oh, I have to accept their offer, but that's going to trigger the coalition war. France. I can't. Here comes a coalition war, I bet. Unless France has other allies, but it doesn't look like it. Kilwa, of all people, is now involved. France is trying to do one of their little wars down here. They should be able to win that with 13 troops, but I, for one, will not be sending any aid. Although I may have to send an army to beat up Kilwa if they're trying to take back land. Ruler died. Okay. Lost the stability. Do I want to buy it back? Yeah, I'll buy it back, the stability. Huge loss of admin power, but I think overall that's better. Huh, we're almost to be able to construct the Suez Canal. Okay, how are we? I'm really worried about this coalition. Fars is joined. Kilwa is occupying our land. France, why aren't you doing anything with your stupid army? Okay, I'll let it go. I think Serbia should win that. Yeah, Serbia can win that army without my help. We've kind of just got to turtle up a bit here. I should also put down the fort upgrades I wanted to up here. Okay, that blocks all access through there. I'll throw one down in Vilna. Let's also get some mosques constructed there. Hostile siege, yeah, I know that. Serbia should deal with it. If Serbia doesn't, Nitra should, or Nitra. I don't actually know how you pronounce that one. Okay, is this France moving? France is actually moving. Wow, 3 troops. Hey, well, at least they're doing something. If I had waited out to gain stability, darn. Well, one never knows. Lee's coalition go down. Come on, Spain. I've made you really happy towards me. I mean, at some point I'm just going to have to face the Europeans in a huge head-on fight. But I don't particularly want to do that yet. I'm also getting really annoyed about the amount of spying everyone's doing on me. It's getting a little tiresome. Okay, well, I should end this here. It doesn't look like the coalition's going to fire or not fire anytime soon, so we'll stop this here. We're doing really well. We're slowly converting our way through Lithuania. Overall, we're fairly stable. The coalition could fire. France is a moron. And other than that, our allies are fairly loyal towards us. So thank you guys all for watching. Sorry we didn't resolve the coalition this time. I'm sure it will be resolved next episode one way or the other. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.